Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We're playing the Blood and Wine DLC. We're here in whatever corner of the map this is. You know, where the ruins and shit are, where we got the wolf school diagrams. We've got to go back to the Belgard of Vineyard to talk to the dude. But you know, I thought instead of fast traveling it, we'll take Roach. It's a bit of a journey, but we'll go this way because there's a question mark here. Maybe it's more lore about this expedition, this futile expedition that ended so badly for so many people. Or maybe it's just completely something random. Could be just be monsters. But it looks like it's in a cave, so I'm betting it's not related to this journey at all. Sirs? Madam? Sir? What are you doing out here? This feels like you shouldn't be out here. There's big ass vampires around here. I murdered 3 of them just last episode. You're welcome. Ooh, what the fuck?
Slower.
Venter's contract. Oh shit.
Some evil's afoot in that cave. It's made its lair there. It's swallowed Phil and whole.
Not villain.
Oh there, sir. I guess those swords on your back aren't there as festoons. Maybe you could help me.
Maybe. Depends.
Well, there's a cave that to my mind would be splendid for aging wine. Not over dry and none too moist.
But
Well, damn thing's full of noise. The arse-clenching sort. Clinkety, bangety, knockety kind. Sent McClark in to sea, been 2 days. And he's not back. I reckon
He
it's
very
something to
did.
do with the elven ruins. Blah. That about the cave. So, lend us a hand, will you?
Alright, sir.
fine. I'll have a look in the cave, see what lurks there.
That is if it's level appropriate. I'm sure it is. Oh, it's 43. Fuck it, we're here. We'll just do it. It's not level appropriate, but screw it. Fill in? Fill in? My dude? Alright, there's something in here. Appears to be just one biggin. Oh no, oh no. Oh, fucking gargoyles. I hear them laughing too, that's creepy. What don't gargoyles like? Beastery? Are they relics or old ones? Relics. No, they appear not to be relics. No, they're not specters. Definitely not vampires. Not vampires. They must be, Elementa? Yeah, sure are. Elementa oil. Perfect. Perfect, because I have quite a good oils now. Thank you. Ah! Oh, sorry, what the fuck did I do? I pressed the wrong button again. Sorry, sorry. Maybe 2-6. Damn it. Alright. I believe it was this blue one. Look, I even know what it looks like now. Pure Elementa oil. 60 charges. Done. Give me all that shit. Queen up. Urine's good for these boys. Hello, big dick. You gonna fight me? Yeah, you're gonna fight me. Fight me over here. Ow. Oh, Jesus, he took a swing at me too. That's rude, sir. That's right, I'll get my Jedi powers up. That's alright. Aha! Oh, damn, that's a good sword. Oh. Damn it. Thank you, Jesus. That's a great sword. Ooh, and great loot, too, perhaps. Really? Great loot? The fuck's an elven whetstone do, though? Ooh, I know there's 2 of you in here. But I can see you. You're over there. How do I get out? Oh, no! Is it Fillion? Oh, Fillion. Poor bastard. How do I get over here, then? Oh. I see you, gargoyle man. Also, I'm not afraid of you because I can use Quinn. Hello, big dick. Oh, don't rocks, you piece of shit. Rude as fuck. Yep. I can. Oh, glowy sword of death. Oh, glowy sword of death. Swing. There we go. Get shit on, nerd. Oh. Lightsabers. very effective against gargoyles. It's common knowledge. There's water. Do you think there's good shit in the water? Do I jump in the water? There's something in here. There is good shit in the water. Get in. Go, girl. Ooh. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, God. Go that way. Swim, buddy. Swim. Don't drown. That looks like a chest. That looks like a chest. There we go. Assault armor. Up so we don't drown. There you go. Oh. There's ores. Gold nugget. And blood moss. And more ores. These guys are into wine. They're not into ores, so that's perfectly fine to take. They won't be eating it. There's more of it up there, too. If I can just get up there. Okay, come on, you were up. You were up. You were up. There we go. That's where I killed the gargoyle. Perfect! Lovely. Right. I thought he was back alive for a second there. I was like, what? Right. Villain, very dead. I'm very sorry to hear. Very sorry for your loss, sir, but there was gargoyles on the loose. I guess there's Alvin ruins, so yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Elves made gargoyles to protect ruins.
I feel like doing absolutely nothing.
I agree. I do feel that.
All clear now. Did you manage it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
Taken care of.
Ha! And 4 cold witches lay about some freeloaders?
What?
Bollocks!
Bastards.
Storehouse will be ready in 2 days at most. And here on in, you've cut rate prices on all my goods.
You sell shit?
Not from around here, are you?
Nay, from Povis we are. Wandered south for the climber for the First War. Chills up north were giving me wifey lumbago.
Poor wifey.
What you got on offer? Wouldn't mind a glance.
What's he got? Nothing. Wine, of course he does.
So long.
Lovely. Ready, Roach? Oh, I need to go put the right quest back on. Let's finally... Are we finally gonna do this quest? Ugh. Where is Roach?
I cannot hold my tools.
Excuse me. Actually, you got more loot? No. I'll let you keep it. Because I'm a nice person. Because I'm a nice guy. Come on, Roach. It's just a little hill. A little hill you can jump down. See, you can jump down that. Come on. God damn it, Roach. Ugh, I can't even coax Roach down a little hill. Coax? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Excuse me. Just a cow in the middle of the road. I'm watching you. I don't trust you, bovine. I know you're up to no good. I know you're up to no good. Drowners, go away. Ain't nobody got time for your shit. I fry bigger fish nowadays, if you haven't heard. I have a lightsaber. It's pretty badass. Don't fuck with me. Hero has Super Saiyan powers now. Oh god, there's a bridge. Oh, let's just run around the bridge this time. Oh, no. We don't want to deal with that. Oh god, they're everywhere. Oh god, there's an entrance. Run. Go. I'm out. That's not where I wanted to be. I'm not fighting you. Why would I? Run, Roach. Run. Roach, you're on your own. Oh, I found the cemetery. On the plus side, there's that. Deers. The does are watching. I'm not that far away. I'll just run it. Abandoned Roach to her fate. She'll be back. Maybe. They always come back.
High and mighty northerner dog.
Excuse me.
Dung licker.
Just slandering me in the fields while I can blatantly hear you. I warn you again, sir. I have a lightsaber. Go see Liam and Matilda. What? Why do people keep pissing me off? I'm just trying to help you guys. Sheesh. Ah. Well, there's one of them. Or is it both of them?
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially, by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
What the hell do they mean by that? Wait 3 days. Well, fuck that. I ain't waiting 3 days. Through the power of meditation, we shall wait. 3 days in but a moment. That's 1 day. That's 2 days. And this should be 3 days? Or does it have to be more hours? I need more hours. That's fine. Let's just do that. Let's do that. It's another day, isn't it? Witcher just sleeping in front of your door for 4 days in a row. There we go. Oh, there's the blacksmith's here too. Blacksmith? Remember, I saved your ass. You owe me some discounts, I believe. Hello. That's quite an entrance, Geralt. Just roll over the fence.
Master Witcher, the debt I owe I can never hope to repay, not in all my life. First, you ripped me from the Hanse's clutches. Now, thanks to you, the vineyard prospers like never before. You, sir, are owed a very good price on my goods.
You just give them to me. Oh.
What were you doing in the Caraberta woods? And how'd you wind up a prisoner of those bandits?
Ever since the Count died, I've not had the resources to buy raw materials, meaning no new barrel hoops, no tools. So I mustered a few lads and went into the woods to scavenge. Great deal of scrap to be had in those elfin ruins, if you don't mind digging. Folks say the place is haunted, but I've no fear of elfin ghosts.
A rational man.
Rational or superstitious, it matters not. The point is, I did not see a single ghost. Yet a Hansa, yes, that we ran into. Though it seems I've more luck than sense, because you came along to save me.
That's what I end up doing here.
Show me what you have.
Yes. Nod. He doesn't have anything I want, but I can sell him this bunch of this junk. That's heavy. It's worth a decent bit of coin too. Give me all that money I just splurged. I guess that'll do. Unless you want to take some of these on my... We can't take that. There we go. Not bad at all.
See ya.
Yep. Alright. Surprise! I like surprises. Surprise me, Liam.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
Yeah.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you. What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree...
We'd like to name it after you.
What?
What shall we call it?
Ooh. I like the White Wolf.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be
Of course I don't mind.
Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
White Wolf, baby. Now that's a quality drop right there. Oh. The grapes of Ras are stomped. Ah, cool. Hi, I'm Geralt of Rivia, and I wanted to approve this message. You should go buy the White Wolf. It's a great drop of the finest wines from Toussaint. It is lovely and light on the tongue, yet is flavorful on the palate. And named after me, Geralt of Rivia, the original White Wolf. Go buy it now in all good stores. Thank you.
A courageous heart overcomes all.
Thank you. No. Alrighty. Now that that's done. Oh, look at that. We got our little wine named after ourselves. That's so cool. Quiz. Alright. 48, 45. Never mind. There's 40, 40, 40. A lot of 40s. 46. That's the random ones. 39. Shit. Meet Regis. Wait, was that the cemetery I've been to? Wait a minute. Was that the cemetery I just walked through? Fucking was. Well, as he's close, and as he is the next level, I guess, appropriate quest. Oh, we main storing it now, ladies and gentlemen. We main storing it. We'll go save Roach from those plants that I left her to die at. Whoops. And go talk to our dear friend Regis about, it's been so long, I can't even remember the other dude's name. The vampire that's murdering everyone. Go away, wolves. I mean no harm, I just mean to murder all the plants in the cemetery. And all the does as well, and the deers. Oh, Roach is still here. I'll save you, Roach. Not too late. Oh god, there's ghouls as well. Ghouls in here. Give me a fright. I was wondering what the fuck was jumping at me. Oi. Oi. Oh, it is over here. Where's the other one? Oh, is that it? It's just these ones. Where does this thing go? There it is. Come on. Fuck. Okay, no, there's more of them. I thought there was more of them. Get out. Oh, Jesus. I'm dying. I'm dead. 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 Eat food. Get healthy. Holy shit. How did I not die then? How did I not die then? Turns out there's quite a few of them. Okay. You guys suck. You guys are very angry. Hey. Ow. I understand you guys are angry. Please don't blow up on me. Holy shit, I thought I was dead. I'm not gonna lie to you. Victory, honey, to celebrate. Wait, I got the... Why do I keep using that? I've got the 20-hour healing thing. Whoops. How we doing, Geralt? We're not poisoning ourselves with potions? Ugh. Oh, hello, loot. Oh my goodness. That could have ended badly. Almost got killed by freaking plants. Jeez, the boys would never live that down at Kaer Morhen. Where's that ghoul? There it is. There it is. Alright. Regis. Of course he hangs out in the cemetery because... Oh, why not? Knock.
Regis!
Hello? Anyone home?
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be
Lazy
another way in around here.
fucking vampires. Oh, there's another one. Look, there's a freaking... there's a freaking cave over here. Lazy vampires, man. Oh, look at this shit. Do I just jump down that? Are you sure about this, Geralt? Alright, we go now. Whoa! Alright, boys. That's rude. You're supposed to wait for me. Right, you're lucky I got freaking lightsaber sword powers. The fuck is that?
Decaying bones. Kikimors must have tunneled into the grave.
Delightful. So the insects are like eating all the like people. I don't know.
Kicking wars.
Whoa! Alright, let's play this. Ow! 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 Hey! Stop that! Fight you all! I need to burn their eggs. Burn everything. No, that's not what I want to gear up.
Stench.
There we go. Whoa! Lightsaber sword. Ow! You guys suck. Just so you're aware, not a fan. Here we go. And put it away. No more Kiki Morris, please. We good? I just want to find my freaking vampire friend. He was too lazy to answer his door. Can I even go this way? Oh, I can. Regis, you home? Regis? Buddy? It's me, Geralt. Oh, damn, I was looting that. Ew. Place could use a bit of a clean, Regis. Just saying. I know it's a graveyard and all.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Agreed.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Come on.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
Regis, you okay, buddy? Oh, is it your hand?
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt.
Oh.
It will do splendidly.
Yeah.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Alright, quick and easy, I'm done. You've convinced me.
Intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Alright, let's do it then.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
We should probably keep an eye on that hand, I'm just saying. I don't want it crawling away like the thing from Adam's family.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Fuck it.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Yeah, it's playable.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Ooh. Questions.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Dettlaff bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cirilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
What's it like being dead?
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
I wish I had 1,000,000 crowns, man.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Dettlaff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard.
Thank you.
We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However,
He's put that in his
if
eye.
our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Alright, let's ask this.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
I mean, I guess so.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Oh, is that him? That's him. Good news? Bad news?
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Yeah.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
God damn it.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Good lord, it's got a hoarding problem. Oy vey.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Well, shit. Read the bestiary to learn more about spotted whites. The fuck is this? Well, it's not beast. It's not Alamenta, is it? Oh, it's a freaking... The best defense against spider whites, stay calm and leave them alone. He's got a crown on his head. Spider whites were a subspecies of white, which the witches drove to extinction. They were larger than their unspotted kin and owed their names to the numerous blotches and spider whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wildernesses, yet at times took to living in abandoned human houses. There they would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions. Ooh. When not disturbed, spider whites would not act aggressively if threatened, however, and they became very dangerous indeed. In the colder months, or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. Even during their active periods, it is said the witches found a surefire way of beasting them, based around careful casting of the Yrden sign, or at least so claims Witcher lore. Okay. Look for the White's lair. Which is where? Oh, down there. That's not that bad. You know? I mean, we're going to kill another extinct creature that's likes to make homebrew, I guess. And we could just ask it to spit in a vial. I mean, you know. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's Roach. Holy shit, there was a centipede back there. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, let's go kill the extinct creatures again. Yeah. If we did it wrong the first time, we'll do it right the second time.